Hello everybody. Today I'm doing a short video on the installation of an auto top off system on my 65-gallon planted tank with a sump down below. Evaporation is a big deal when it comes to running a sump on your aquarium. It can run dry in about 4 days, not like your regular aquarium, which can go for a couple of weeks, whatever. A sump can run dry and the pump that you have in the sump can be destroyed. Here's a look at my sump down below that I'm going to install it on. When I come back, I'll show you a bunch of the parts for it and how it works. Okay, a look at all the parts that are involved in the installation. This is the brains of it. This is the box that everything gets plugged into. It comes with a couple of suction cups, and these are all the brackets here. There's like 5 brackets to put it on. The installation book. These are the switches. Comes with 2 switches. One will be set for the maximum water level that I want in this sump, and one for the minimum. Okay, and there's the hose. I bought about 8 feet of the hose to hook up to the pump. I bought a small pump. It's I think it's rated at 80 gallons per hour. But that's not a problem because it'll just be running for a short time to fill up the sump when it needs it. Okay, so here's a picture of my sump. I've got all the parts installed. So now I'm going to show you the parts installed on the sump and show you how it works. Okay, so there's the main box. Got it installed just on a clip. It has a clip on the back and it just clips on there. There's one of the sensors I've got clipped on the side, and the other sensor is right over here. So this sensor here, the bottom one, that turns the unit on when the water gets down to the minimum height. And when it gets up to the maximum, this is the shutoff switch over here. I've got the reservoir on the other side of my tank. It's through a wall here. I have a furnace room over here. Now I'm going to show you how the unit works. So I'm going to plug it in now. I've got the water below the minimum line just to show you how it works. You can see how the water is really low. There's a divider right here. The water's up high on this side, so I had to put the switches over here because this is where my pump is. You can see the pump down there. And so the water's below the minimum, so this switch will activate it when I plug the unit in. I'm going to plug it in right now. Okay, it's plugged in, and you can see the water is running from the reservoir on the other side of the wall there. And here's the box, which lights up. So when the minimum switch, when the water rises and the minimum switch goes off, you'll see one of these lights. I don't know how well you can see it there, but the light will go off for the, oh, there it goes. You can see the light went off for sensor 2 because it's past the minimum. And when it gets up to this sensor here, which won't take very long, That'll activate this sensor, and the light there for sensor 1 will shut off, and the water will stop running. And there's also a light at the bottom that lights up showing you that the pump is activated. So as you can see, the water is running into my sump from the reservoir on the other side. And this switch here, the water's just about up to this switch. And it goes about another half an inch or so. We will see the pump shut off. It's got about another half inch to go. The water's still running into my sump. It's just about up to shut off. This sensor here will shut off the pump in my reservoir. And this light will go off, sensor number 1. And the light will go off for the pump also. There it goes there. So the water has stopped running into the sump. The water level is at a perfect height now, as you can see. So that's the way the Auto Top Off system works. It comes with 2 sensors. This is your minimum one. So the water when the water gets down low, that'll turn the pump on in my reservoir. And it'll automatically fill up until this sensor shuts the pump off. So this is really going to help me. The Auto Top Off system, I don't have to worry about the sump going dry. So thanks for watching, and I hope this helps you out if you want to get an Auto Top Off system for your sump.